spell work. But you can't prove spell work. And I'm like, Selene, they did a whole bunch of stuff to Selene. Took her kids, you know, drug abuse. You know, that happens is from spell work. Broke up her marriage because she had a husband. Like, he was with her. He loved her. He did everything for this woman. And she did everything for him. They broke up the family and took the kids. And that's how they got the money. And then they wanted her to die so that they could take the money. And then the kid, they wanted to take the kid's money. They changed his name to their family name so that they could take the money. And then I'm in the courthouse. I'm working in the courthouse and I'm looking for the court file, for this file, and the file no longer exists because they're hiding the paperwork. They're hiding court documents. And then I'm like, how the fuck is this lost? And it hasn't even been 20 years and then it's gone. It's missing, like it doesn't exist. It's because they're stealing the paperwork in the courthouse. You know, my family's on some whole other shit. That's why I stay away. I'm like, I'm not fucking with you. I don't want to be around you. I'm not drinking nothing from you. I'm not eating nothing from you. I was like, y'all just sit here and kill each other for money. I'm like, fuck y'all. I don't want nothing to do with them. Today's the funeral. I'm like, oh hell no. I'm not going to that. I'm not going to that. I was like, they gonna do some shit, feed you some shit, make you sign some shit. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to that. I'm not going to that. If it's online, then I see it online, but I'm not going to that. Like, oh hell no. Everybody does witchcraft in that family. So I'm like, and I woke up today thinking about my ancestors. I'm like, my ancestors, they were not bad people. They were not bad. You know, as people did spell work to alter what is happening in their life, to force sickness onto them, to force drug abuse onto them, to take their kids away. You know, there's spell work for that. To take the kids away, to break up your family, break up your marriage, to just have you all the way fucked up so you don't have nobody. When my aunt died, she was by herself. By herself. She died in the shower, you know, by herself. She didn't have a husband, she didn't have her kids, and she had the music blasting. And then the neighbors called the police because of the music. They broke down the door and found her dead in the shower. Like, she fell in the shower and hit her head. And I'm like, wow. Nobody knew that because they took her kids away. The husband was not there. And I knew because I moved to the building next door, and I asked the people in the neighborhood, I asked, you know, you remember, oh, you know what happened? Yeah, they knew her. They knew the kids. They knew what happened. And they was like, it's sad. And I was like, damn. Like, damn. But I knew what happened. And I'm like, you know, she was never a bad woman. She did everything for her husband, and she did everything for her kids. The drug abuse, that was spell work, you know? They tried to make her sick. They made her have, you know, they did things to her to fuck with her health. They tried to kill her several times because they wanted that money. And I'm like, you know, why is this shit? You know, you don't think about it when it's happening, you know? But now I'm older and I know about this shit. Like, I know what you're doing. And then I know when things happen to people, sickness, anything, natural causes, a stroke, a brain aneurysm, a heart attack, that's spell work. That's all it is, it's spell work. It's whoever they close to, and they close to these people. That's my sister, that's my mother, that's my heart, that's my love, you know? And I was like, and they never liked Selene. They would always talk bad about her, but they was always doing spell work on her too. So it's like, but you can't prove spell work. You just gotta look at this shit. Like, look at this shit. Look at this shit, and who gets the money? Who gets the money? Yeah, who gets the money is who has been doing all the spell work. That's who did the work. But nobody does their fucking job. You know, they do that to put illusions up so that nobody will check, nobody will do their job, nobody will look at shit, nobody will read the paperwork, nobody will do what they're supposed to do. And this woman is evil, evil, evil. She's fucking evil. I'm like, what the fuck is she planning to do next? Like, who else she planning to kill next? It's like, this bitch is fucking evil. But nobody see it because she go to church. She go to church every Saturday. Or she believes in God. Or she's this and she's that. And she's such a good person. I'm like, that bitch is the devil. She is the devil. But they believe in her. And I'm just like, don't eat from her. Don't eat from her. Don't go nowhere with her. Don't sign nothing from her. She's doing some shit. She is doing some shit. She did shit to everybody. Everybody. I'm just like, oh my, stay away, mind my business. But these are family secrets. These are secrets. Nobody talks about this shit. But it's been spell work. It's always been spell work. And nobody wants to acknowledge the fucking spell work because it's like, it's natural. They died of natural cause. That's natural. Oh my God, she was a drug addict. She wasn't shit. She wasn't this. I was like, but she wasn't a bad person. She wasn't a bad, she was a good person. She was a good mother. She loved her spouse. Whatever was going on, it was spell work. And the husband died. The husband died. And he died alone. He died alone. And I'm just like damn. Like, everybody's dying. All the people dying. And it's spell work. Nobody's looking into this shit. I'm just like, yo, let me stay away from these kind of people. I'll stay away from anybody doing spell work because all they'll do is set you up and try to kill you. Cause you health problems because that's what they did to my aunt. Gave her a whole bunch of health problems. They wanted her dead so they could take that money. $2.5 million. They took it. She took it. This fucking evil woman. I'm like, I can't fuck with y'all. Whatever. Leave it love. Leave it love. I was just thinking of my ancestors. I love the ancestors. I have more ancestors known and unknown. But I'm just thinking about how everybody died. And it was like medically induced. It was spell work. It was natural causes. But you can't prove natural causes. Accidents happen from spell work. Drug abuse happens from spell work. The kids taken away from spell work. All this stuff happens is from spell work. Natural things, heart attacks, aneurysm, stroke, all that. That is from spell work. Other people go through shit, but when stuff happens naturally, it's also from spell work. That's why you gotta take care of yourself, cleanse yourself, eat healthy. Don't let people play with you. Because it's like the people that you love, those are the ones that will hurt you in the worst way. They'll do some shit to you. Let them find out you got some money. They're gonna set it up a kind of way where you killed yourself. You died by natural causes. Sign right here. So that they could get it. And I'm like, yo, this is some shit. And then nobody does anything about it. I'm like, yo, they fucking evil. Family's fucking evil. And I'm not going to that funeral. Leave it love. Bye.